Okay, so hey guys, and today I'm back with another movie review, and this time I'm reviewing the Terminator, which was released in 1984. So let's begin the review of this iconic action movie. Okay, so let's start off this review by talking about the Terminator himself. He seems like your average action movie bad guy, and his design isn't all that unique until that scene where we get revealed to his robotic red cyborg eye. Although in that scene the face completely looks different from the Terminator's normal face, it still was awesome. I also liked how they had Terminator make a mistake with his target, and while him going to the wrong person's house and killing the wrong person may seem like a useless scene, it is not. It showed what would happen if the real Sarah Connor came face to face with the Terminator and also made him look more intimidating. I also liked the scene where he was buying some guns, and when the shopkeeper of that gun store asked him to pay for those guns, he got shot by his own guns. The irony in this is amazing. Okay, so now let's talk about the other characters of this movie. I actually didn't like Sarah that much since the scenes were honestly pretty boring. I still did like her in the final scene though, just not for the rest of the movie. Overall, she's an okay character. Kyle is also just as average as Sarah as a character, and the Terminator himself is what really keeps this movie entertaining. Without him, this movie would be really boring, and his scenes were absolutely amazing. Okay, so there are several scenes where the Terminator chases Sarah and Kyle, so let's talk about them. They are extremely well paced and really fun to watch, but the only complaint I have about them is that there are too many flashing lights. I know that this is an action movie and flashing lights are normal, but sometimes they just overdo the flashing light thing. I would prefer one big glorious explosion over 1,000 flashing lights, and this movie knows that, so that is exactly what it delivers to us in the final scene. Okay, so Sarah and Kyle are peacefully staying in the house, but that peace soon gets broken when the Terminator arrives. I was actually worried that he would kill the dog that was barking because it felt like he was targeting that poor animal, but thankfully that didn't happen. I would seriously hate the Terminator if he killed the dog in front of her eyes. Anyway, Sarah and Kyle of course run out of there in a car while some super cool and intense music plays in the background. Seriously, I love the background music of this scene, and it's one of my favorite action movie music of all time. It's so calm yet so intense at the same time, and I love it. The final chase is of course super intense because it had to be, since this movie was a movie which specializes in action-packed chases, and overall I loved it. This scene really showed us how powerful the Terminator really was and how he was almost unstoppable. I also like that cracked Terminator face visual, since that was really creepy yet cool. And as I said earlier, this movie delivers an absolutely glorious explosion to us in this scene. I really love this explosion, and this makes me wish this movie had more. Although if it had more, this one wouldn't stand out as much as it does right now. The Terminator cyborg skeleton thing rising up from the flames is such an iconic image, and it instantly became my favorite moment because I truly thought that the Terminator was gone. However, he was not, and we got to witness some more epic moments from this movie. Honestly, this cyborg skeleton Terminator is better than the Terminator with the human skin and all, in my opinion, because it seems more intimidating, scary, and also looks a little more powerful for some reason. Anyways, after this movie turns into a straight up horror movie, Sarah finally manages to defeat the Terminator by crushing it in what seems to be a truly painful experience. I know that he can't feel pain, but still, it's even painful to watch such a horrifying death. Getting slowly crushed like that is like the worst way to get killed. Rating? 8.5 out of 10. Best moment? The Terminator rises up from the flames. Okay, so yeah guys, and that was it for the video, and I know some of you would give this movie a 10 out of 10, and I would too, only if it weren't for those boring Sarah and Kyle moments. If we got more Terminator and less Sarah and Kyle, I would surely give it a little more. Anyways guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and of course subscribe. And so yeah guys, bye!